Well, I think the winner is in good shape for winning the South title, especially if it's ASU, I think, because they've already beaten UCLA. Utah still's got to play the Bruins. I think that's, just scheduling wise, that's a little bit of an advantage if you're looking at who's a threat in that division, right? It certainly seems like USC is not a threat, and it's a three-team race. And if ASU has beaten UCLA and then beats Utah, that's a pretty good spot. I think it's going to be a close game. Utah's performance on Saturday at the Coliseum, it makes me think this is going to be a close game, right? They kind of found what Utah should be, right? They were the team that I had expected them to be when the season began. ASU's playing great, getting better every week, cutting down on penalties, great balance, offense, defense, lines of scrimmage are doing very well. Utah is probably one of the few teams I think that can match up physically with ASU at the line of scrimmage. Utah is always big and strong. And now that their quarterback seems to have found his rhythm, I think we could be in for a terrific game of the year.
ASU's in a spot in just such a weird sort of way with everything hanging over their heads with the NCAA investigation that they could win out. They're going to be favored, I would think, in most every game.
Yeah, well, in fact, I'm going to be publishing a story about that tomorrow. I'm getting information from an odds maker about exactly whether ASU will be favored in every game, percentage chance of victory. And it stacks up pretty favorably for the Sun Devils. There's no doubt. And then you combine the fact, this is both the good and the bad of their schedule. There's a lot of winnable games, but at the same time, it's viewed as a soft schedule, right? I mean, the fact that they didn't beat BYU and their other two non-conference games were cupcakes, that doesn't help. The fact that they're not going to play Oregon until potentially the conference championship doesn't help in terms of strength of schedule. Washington's down, SC's down. There's not a lot of meat on there, but that's good for them in terms of winning the division, potentially winning the conference, going to the Rose Bowl, challenging for the playoff.